What's good? I'm back again with another reaction to this video. 22-year-old YouTuber passes away in a horrific snowstorm. First and foremost, rest in peace to little bro, you know what I'm saying? He was out there doing what he wanted to do. He was young, 22 years old. Bro's life ain't even begun yet, you know what I'm saying? And being on the trajectory that he was on, he could have made it, bro. In a year or two from now, he was, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, go ahead and get your ready, you know what I'm saying? Kick your feet up, bro. Get the couch ready, you know what I'm saying? Get the little tray with the meat and crackers on the board with some cheese, you know what I'm saying? Just kick it with your homegirl, bro, and spark up. Let's get on with this video. If you're under the age of 18, expect those to be smarties, bro. You know what I'm talking about from back in the day. Let's go on with this video.
Storm DeBoule.
Watch to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, please. And if you don't, still appreciate y'all watching my video. Now let's get on with this video. Let's gotta check it out.
Young man whose very name reflected the spirit of adventure.
All right.
At just 24 years old,
Damn.
Storm was a rising star in the world of survival challenges,
24, 22, bro. It says 20, so it was 24 then. All right.
outdoor exploration, and YouTube content creation.
Right.
Hailing from Belgium, his channel documented his daring solo journeys into some of the world's most remote and unforgiving landscapes.
Okay.
He was not only an adventurer, but a storyteller, someone who shared his experiences to inspire others to step out of their comfort zones and embrace the beauty of nature.
True.
But as his tragic story reminds us, nature's beauty is often intertwined with its deadly power. It was October 2023 when Storm set out on his latest adventure, a solo survival trek through Swedish Lapland. Known for its breathtaking vistas of snow-covered forests, frozen lakes, and rugged mountains, Lapland is a land of extremes. In winter, temperatures routinely drop well below freezing, and snowstorms can arrive with little warning, turning the serene wilderness into a deadly trap. For Storm, this trip was another opportunity to test his skills, document his journey, and connect with his growing audience. His plan was to traverse the Jokkmokk region, one of the most remote areas of Swedish Lapland, relying solely on his survival knowledge and minimal gear. Armed with a lightweight tent.
See, I get his concept, bro, but minimal gear, bro should have prepared for the worst. Or was it prepare for the prepare for the worst, hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? So he should have had all that gear right there on the side off camera just in case, set up like couple whatever 10 20 feet the other way out of the camera frame, because in case something like that happened, bro, he could have ran and thugged it out over there in the other tent, you know what I'm saying? So but then I get it, he was early in his YouTube career, he was testing out his you know what I'm saying, and he was used to the whole terrain and all that, so he probably didn't even expect this to happen the way it went, you know what I'm saying? But you know, rest in peace to bro, for reals. He was on his way up.
A sleeping bag.
Shout out Sweden. But let's listen to what he has, bro. Just a sleeping bag. Instead of having a whole ass tent and all that, bro. I would have had a heater, I would have had, boy.
Rations, and his camera equipment. He ventured deep into the wilderness.
See what I'm saying?
Storm shared updates with his followers and family throughout the trip. He sent videos and texts, often showcasing the stunning yet challenging environment. His confidence and optimism were evident in his messages.
Bro, that ain't
but as the
none.
days passed, the weather began to shift, foreshadowing the disaster that lay ahead. On October 29th, as Storm neared the end of his journey, the weather took a sudden and dramatic turn. What had been a calm, clear day quickly transformed as dark clouds rolled in and the wind began to howl through the trees. By evening, snow was falling heavily and temperatures were plummeting. This was no ordinary snowfall. It was the beginning of a full-blown Arctic snowstorm. Storm, recognizing the danger, pitched his tent in the shelter of a forested area. He built a snow barrier around his camp to block the wind and recorded a short video for his YouTube followers, commenting on the worsening conditions. "It's snowing heavily here," he said in a text to his grandmother, "but don't worry, I'll survive, you know." Despite his reassurance, Storm knew the storm was intensifying. In a final video sent to a friend, he showed his tent and gear being battered by the wind, with snow filling his shoes and backpack. He remarked, "Tonight, it's going to get worse." Jesus Christ, these would be his last recorded messages. As night fell, the snowstorm reached its peak. Winds exceeded
And you know, once you have like a lot of snow going into your tent and your shoes and all that, and your body warmth starts to melt, bro. So you're cold, and then no Diddy or whatever, pause or however you youngins want to say, bro. But the snow melts with your body heat, and it'll get wet. Plus, with the wind and the coldness, that wet would then ends up refreezing or makes you even cold, bro. It's a crazy situation, bro. Like he should have had a backup plan. Always have a backup plan, bro. No, he went out there with rations, a sleeping bag, and a tent that's like thinner than your underwear, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make that as a joke, but like, bro should have prepped more. He should have took like one of those oil filled candles where you just like light it and it's like oil and you keep warm, bro. He could have lit some wood on. He could have done something, bro. But like I said, rest in peace. That shit got crazy, and then the blizzard too and windy. It's bro. It's
100 kilometers per hour, 60 miles per hour, creating a whiteout that obscured everything around him. Temperatures dropped to -6 degrees Celsius, 21 degrees Fahrenheit. But with the wind chill, it felt closer to -18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
damn.
Inside his tent,
That's
Storm
cold,
faced a battle
bro.
against the elements. The relentless wind pressed against the thin fabric of his tent, which was not designed for such extreme conditions.
Exactly.
Snow began to pile up around the tent, weighing it down and threatening to collapse it. At some point during the night, the tent did give way, either from the weight of the snow or the force of the wind. Storm, likely exhausted and cold, had no choice but to leave the relative safety of his shelter and face the full fury of the storm.
Damn.
Once outside, Storm was exposed to the life-threatening conditions of the Arctic wilderness.
Hell no.
Hypothermia set in quickly. In such extreme cold, the
can't
human
even
body
run,
loses
right?
heat faster than it can generate it. Blood flow to the extremities is reduced as the body prioritizes keeping the core organs warm. Storm's fingers and toes would have gone numb, then turned painful as frostbite began to develop. The snowstorm robbed him of visibility, disorienting him as he tried to navigate back to his tent or find shelter.
Damn.
His face, exposed to the wind, would have been stung by icy particles, further
Yeah.
impairing his ability to think clearly. Hypothermia also affects mental function, causing confusion, poor judgment, and eventually delirium. As Storm wandered through the blizzard, he fell. Evidence suggests he broke his nose during the fall, likely hitting the frozen ground face first. Bruising on his hands indicates he may have tried to shield himself, but his coordination was deteriorating rapidly. In the later stages of hypothermia, the body enters a terrifying state of terminal burrowing and paradoxical undressing. Victims
What's that?
often seek small, enclosed spaces in a desperate attempt to retain heat. At the same time,
Oh, okay.
their brain sends false signals, making them feel overheated. It's unclear if Storm experienced paradoxical undressing, but by this point, his body was shutting down. Hours of exposure to the storm had taken their toll. His breathing would have slowed, his heartbeat weakening as his body temperature dropped below what is compatible with survival. Alone in the snow, surrounded by the howling winds of Lapland, Storm's life slipped away. The following day, when Storm failed to check in, his family alerted local authorities. A search and rescue operation was launched, involving snowmobiles and helicopters. Rescuers located his campsite on October 30th, partially buried under deep snow. Storm's body was found a short distance from his collapsed tent. His lower legs and feet were frozen, evidence of the frostbite he had suffered. His
Damn.
broken nose and bruises told a story of his desperate final moments, battling the elements in his own failing body. Storm DeBoel's death was a devastating loss to his family, his followers, and the outdoor community. His final messages to his grandmother and friend are haunting reminders of his optimism and determination, even in the face of overwhelming danger. But his story is also a stark warning about the unpredictability of nature.
Nah, for real.
Lapland, with its serene landscapes and untouched beauty, is also one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. Storm's experience underscores the importance of preparation, the risks of solo survival challenges, and the harsh reality that even the most skilled adventurers can fall victim to nature's fury.
Nah, for real.
Storm's tragic end is not just a story of loss, it's a lesson in respect for the wilderness.
And that's why I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. But that's what I'm telling y'all, bro. Just the bare minimum, bro. You always want to have a second, third, fourth, A, B, C, D, the whole entire alphabet and all the numbers, type of backups of plans. You know what I'm saying? At least a second backup plan, bro. At least a plan B, because you know he could have like had his tents linked or something. Like, especially if you're out there somewhere where the wilderness is unforgiving, bro. Like, I know how it is, extreme weather, bro. I live out here in Arizona, so it's the desert, bro. When there's extreme heat, you can't be outside for longer. So it's like, and it's unforgiving too, bro. Just like right here with the storm, the winter storm, that shit must have been crazy. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all go with that. If y'all made it to the end, comment ground beef, because he put ground beef right here, bro. That's what he's eating, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's crazy. Rest in peace to bro. My condolences to his family. And to the outdoor community, bro, don't just do the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Always prepare, expect for the worst, hope for the best. And with that, gang, go ahead and let y'all go. We out.